Do you have any suggestions for increasing the amount of affordable housing in the area? And you have 60 seconds.
There definitely is a housing crisis. There's definitely a housing crisis in our area, and we need to have some affordable housing for people. As council, we could maybe look into creative ways to develop affordable housing, maybe waive building fees or service hookup fees. Perhaps maybe the municipality could even donate municipal owned property to like Habitat for Humanity to get some building in. McDougall needs to consider working in collaboration with other West Parry Sound stakeholders to develop affordable housing projects for the area. Thank you.
This was kind of addressed in question 5, I believe. Housing is obviously the issue, and our rental units in existing properties is one way to address. Until we can have, proper subdivision or homes built, we need a development that has beginning starter homes, townhouses, etc., for young families to grow in. And right now, that's missing in this area. Thank you.
To get affordable housing in McDougall, we need economies of scale in projects. And as I mentioned a couple times, there are a couple large developments that are on the rise and are coming our way. And I have high hopes that there will be enough room in those developments to have a mixture of not just single-family homes, but townhomes and multi-unit homes inside there, properly spaced and properly set up. That will give those developers the potential to make those affordable homes. Now, when I say affordable, I mean affordable to families with moderate incomes. I'm not talking about geared-to-income homes. It would be very difficult to find a place for geared-to-income homes inside McDougall itself. We're too far from the services of the medical offices and the health center and the stores. We don't have a public transit system, so I don't see that working in McDougall. But certainly, there is potential and a need for affordable housing, but we've got to let those developers get to those economies of scale. And we'll do whatever we can in McDougall to help them with the planning process and move that forward to get that mixture of houses in those developments.
I'm going to kind of touch on what you said there. I think there's a confusion about those two words, affordable and attainable housing. People are often confused by those. Generally, accommodation is considered affordable if it's 30% or less of your income. It's usually set 20% below the average market. So just those are two different words, right? I think tonight many people have been talking about attainable housing. That's what we need here. We're not alone though. More and more people are being priced out of the market. The issue is not restricted to those with a low income either. People with regular, good-paying jobs are having trouble finding housing. The market dictates that, right? Anybody who's taken economics 101 knows that low supply equals high demand, which equals higher prices. We also have more people moving to the area who've sold their homes in the city at an inflated price. That drives up the market rate and creates bidding wars. All of these issues affect the cost of housing for people at all levels. Secondary suites, go back to that one quickly, we already touched on it, but they offer promise for renters, make homes more affordable for homeowners, and offer a rental option.
Affordable housing is a very complex problem, and not a problem that there are some things in our control, but a lot of them are out of our control in a handful of problems. But it was already touched on once, is that the reality of it is builders like myself and others, we cannot build, and we do not build to a scale that is even going to remotely touch and impact the housing market. We need to have developments within our area that are of a large scale to bring many buildable lots to our area. Some of those challenges, though, are that our area is very hard to build on. The costs associated with that to get lots to market is quite expensive. It's not like a field outside of Toronto that we just bulldoze a road down and pop up lots like crazy. I I know McDougall in the past has supported all of the projects that we can that move in that direction. And I hope that through this election that people will once again vote for municipalities to work together to help bring these types of developments into our area.
I think we need to become innovative in how we do things, and some of it can be done by looking at other areas and what they've done. Things that I've seen is collaboration with community partners, collaboration with the local college. We need tradespeople trained. We also need affordable housing. There may be an opportunity there to build affordable housing in the area. Something I've seen done elsewhere is they use CCANs to build housing for the homeless. Sounds kind of crazy, I know, but if you look at the reality TV shows on HGTV, they do this out west and they make housing that you would never imagine is made out of CCANs. And as we've already touched on, multiple dwellings on single properties may also be an option in the area. Thank you.
Affordable housing in McDougall is a challenge. The train does not work for us for building and space. I think with the developments going in, we do have some opportunity, but I'm not sure it's going to be in this area.
I misread the question. It was a affordable housing, and my interpretation of that is it's mandated. It's a DSAP mandate, so I would just trust the experts and let them deal with what they can. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with a lot that was said here tonight. I think increasing affordable housing can be a collaborative initiative. This is where I think we can work together and investigate the best possible outcome, which will work for the entire area.